Coach, the usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Mike,
60 outlaw. Check. 66. Bullet high.
26. Whip. Watch the whip.
Delta. Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets it to Gurley, complete. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Check 13.
Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
2nd and 9 now.
Let's put that team on
And
the
that
clock.
one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 57's the Mike.
Orbit. Guys, it's game situation. Go.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 15-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Mike 54.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take it.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott a first down and more.
Right there.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Ezekiel Elliott, 85 yards. And his guys were able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Okay, break.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3-and-out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 80 yards. They come out here in the eye. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Justice Hill, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yes, sir. I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First down carry by Elliott.
Undercrush.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Last stop.
On second down now. It's Elliott, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
7 yards there and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Kill. Hey, watch.
Leo. Go.
On first and 10, Clifford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You don't want no problem from
That
me.
would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Check curls, check.
Five.
Hey, check 24.
Ready.
To throw again, Clifford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Odell Beckham with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here we go. Wide. Get wide. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Recon, 132 fighting.
Check nine.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. These two teams all tied after 1.
60 or
54. It's going to be a long...
On second down, it's Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Clifford. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
All day, baby. All day.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Yeah!
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
What's screen?
Now it's Gurley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
80 weapon. 80 weapon. 49. Check 49. Go. 49.
Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. Flare.
Check. 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 Check.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Charlie. Hey, motion ball. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Mike's 5-4, Mike.
Yes. Ready, go. Hey,
Back
defense,
to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Bang, bang, bang.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Easy work. It's easy work.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3-2-18. Chopper, chopper. Exit.
Check 99. Check 99. Check 24. Check 24.
Back to throw here. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Kansas City.
There we go. That's the touchdown. That's it.
Mike Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run on first down. Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
218, chop. Hey, Sam on. That's it, baby.
To throw on 2nd down. Clifford under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
60 outlaw. Pilot, 64. Weak. Look at me. Door. Hey, Charlie. Now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Clifford. A good rally to the football holds him to 2, and that brings up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
That's it. Big hit.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, seam 6. Target. Hey, watch that.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Mike, 53. Mike. Go! Here we go. Here I come again.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Here I come again.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On the toss, it's Gurley.
Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 8 yards to move him into a 3rd and 13 here.
Here we go. 17 inches. I got him. Check. 61. Matchbox, light.
Check your hot read.
Ready, go.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And the kick by Butker is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Let's go!
Set,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Clifford. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
Throwing again. Clifford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This will be taken very short.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. As Jonathan talked about teams scripting plays to start a game, a lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Clifford. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the 1st. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Hey, orbit. Yeah, let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clifford. Wide open receiver complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Check smooth. Mike 54. Yep.
Looking to throw. Clifford got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
There we go.
7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch the slant. Check 30. Rock it.
Coleman now. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
That's where you belong.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Ball. Check. Check 4. 54 Mike.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Bang. Wahoo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
You don't want none of that.
Running with Elliott. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw. Clifford. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. As they're now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. McManus's point after is good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your off.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Bring it up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Switch. Go.
Watch the shift.
To throw again, Clifford. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run with Elliott, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. We're back now in KC. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On fourth down, Clifford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Clifford. He's going to look for Beck. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown of the night, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They go with Gurley on first down, but he goes nowhere. They bottle him up for a loss of a couple. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
You're out, 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 out. Check 43.
Hey.
General, West. Alpha.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Leo.
Check. Shoot. Watch it.
Shoot, fellas, let's go.
Safety's creeping.
Go.
Ringo.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
To throw on 2nd down. Clifford, that one complete to Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ready. 8, read. Hey, exit.
I'm coming after you. Kill.
Gone.
Kill. Check nickel.
Back to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Odell Beckham, 47 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Pick your game up. Check. Roll out. Check 26.
Elliott. And an alley to run. That one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Baby, let's go! Let's go!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Oakland, it's an